First of all, I would like to thank the ambassador for being, I said it before, for being here today. Of course, there's no question. So directly, it was another statement. But in a way, Ambassador, I would also like to thank you for verifying exactly what I said. Because in the essence, if you allow me to repeat, you said that it's legitimate for Turkey to issue a casus belli against us, a threat of war. If you, well, being a diplomat, I take it that interrupting is not within your rules of conduct. Now, I start again. You say openly to an audience, and luckily also you are in the internet, that threatening with war any country is legitimate. But if I remember well, from what I was taught in university, but also if I remember well, you have subscribed to the United Nations Charter. And if you allow me my memory to serve me well, that totally prohibits the use of force and the threat of the use of force. So if you allow me to ask, not you, but Turkey, because it's not a personal issue, isn't the casus belli exactly what is prohibited by the United Nations Charter? Does the United Nations Charter condition this prohibition upon your interpretation of what Greece said it would do, according to what? To an international convention which 168 parties have subscribed to, with the proud exception of Turkey? Even the United States, who has not ratified the UNCLOS, is advising every country in the world to subscribe to the UNCLOS. And here comes Turkey, which says, because I didn't subscribe to the UNCLOS, you are not allowed to implement UNCLOS, and if you do implement UNCLOS, it's a threat of war against you, and that's that, because that's what I want. Is that a reasonable conduct of doing things in the 21st century? Is that really an invitation to a dialogue, or is a pure threat? And I could use much harder words than a pure threat. So, the truth is that the difference between Greece and Turkey are solvable under one precondition, that Turkey comes to the 21st century. If Turkey stays in the 19th century, if Turkey stays in the way that Suleiman the Magnificent was conducting affairs, by having the armadas around the Mediterranean, then this is a no-go. It's a no-go. But in my humble opinion, there is the possibility that Turkey will change its ways and its understanding, because I deeply believe that this is to the benefit of the Turkish society. And if I'm allowed to repeat myself, there is a huge dynamic that would exist if this issue has been resolved. And by the way, last remark. The ambassador said that the Turkish-Libyan memorandum was a reaction to something. What was that something was not revealed to us. But again, the question is, how can any illegitimate reaction could be acceptable? I mean, is the real answer to that would have been, no, you're wrong. The Turkish-Libyan memorandum is a legal agreement. I heard that it's a reaction to something, but yet again, nobody on this earth can defend this agreement on legal grounds. The legal point is exactly the same as if Turkey has delimited with Singapore, or by the way with Brazil, or with Patagonia or whatever. How can that stand in today's world?